the hostility towards immigrants right now, people are afraid for their futures. They're afraid they're going to lose their jobs. They're afraid they won't be able to provide for themselves.
Yes.
Yang understands this, and he's addressing the problem. And that is very important to me. If he wins the nomination, I know that a lot of Trump supporters, myself included, well, former Trump supporters really, will vote for him.
Better to have a short life that is full of what you like doing than a long life spent in a miserable way.
Hey friends, we're at the Andrew Yang of Boston. You know what this is. It's one of them campaign things, right? Guy got music. It's Andrew Yang. I can't wait. I'm excited. So we'll see what's happening today. I'm going to get a few folks on this, but there's 3 questions I'm going to ask. Number 1, why Andrew Yang? Why is you so early in the 2020 race? Are you here supporting Andrew Yang? Number 2, if not Andrew Yang, who else? And then last but not least, is he actually going to win? Do you think that he's going to be Donald Trump if he becomes a nominee? We'll find out. Let's find some friends, and then let's get to it. Hello, how are you? First of all, what's your name?
I'm Christine.
Christine, nice to meet you.
Alex.
Alex?
Melanie.
Mike.
Mike, what's your name?
My name's Daniel Arizon, and I'm with American Jobs Factory.
My name is Nikki. I'm from Weymouth, Massachusetts.
Oh, Weymouth. Oh,
Yeah.
I went to New North. You guys were pretty good at football.
Football,
Yeah, you guys kicked our ass. Not gonna lie. Respect. What are you guys' names?
Carmen.
Dave.
But you can call me Rod Weber.
Rod?
Yeah, like Roderick.
Wonderful.
Josh Catanzaro.
Nice to meet you. Thank you for coming on. So just a couple of questions. This is super early on the 2020 candidate race, right? The 2020 race. Why are you here on a frigid Boston evening for Andrew Yang?
Well, I'm a law student right down the street, and I watched a few videos of Yang's policies and kind of resonate with my generation and how the world is going to go no matter how we think. You know, the AI is going to be taken over, essentially, and we need to be prepared for that and get our economy straight for it.
I like that.
Well, I guess for me, because there's so many candidates running.
Yes.
I personally haven't made a decision at all because it's way too early in the game. But
Yeah? But you're still here.
well, yeah, I guess it's the best way to be informed is to go to events and.
You hear that, ladies? She said be informed. Catch up, friends of family. All right.
So about 3 weeks ago, he came up in my algorithms on my YouTube.
There you go.
And it took about 24 hours where I was like, I'm all in. This is the guy who's going to be president. I just know that he has the solutions that would fix America. Yeah, I just felt that. I was like, I'm all in. So I went to San Francisco, and I didn't. There's too many people there, so I didn't meet him at that one. So then I went to New Hampshire, and I met him really in New Hampshire. And I've been following him ever since. And
That is amazing, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my God, that's huge. That's a lot of flying for one candidate. All right.
I'm here just candidate shopping. I heard about him through social media. He was coming to Boston. I figured why not come and take a listen.
Good for you.
Same. I wanted to learn a little bit more about what his platform is all about and just see what he's working with.
Yep, I live down the street, and I thought it was easy to go check out what he's
We're just shopping, ladies and gentlemen. We're just shopping.
Really enthused about him. That's the most bland thing I could say. No, I've been a big UBI proponent for a long time. So when I heard that someone was actually running on it, I was super enthused that he was actually out doing that. And then furthermore, the fact that he's young, he has this thorough platform of many different stances and approaches that is all well thought out, logically, reasonably. A lot of moderation compared to most candidates. Not even moderation, a lot of outside or third way positions, effectively. Things that are breaking the realm of what is normal. And that's all enthusiastic. That all makes me very happy, honestly.
But he's got some interesting ideas. What I really don't like, and this is the thing that I was going to ask him about, is that he wants to have the government take over targeting misinformation and disinformation within the media. And that is the motherlode of bad ideas. The motherlode. That means he doesn't like what you're saying. Bye-bye. Cuts off your head. You're out. Doesn't like what I'm saying. Cuts off my head. Bye-bye. I'm out. I can't imagine a guy who's a tech wizard like himself, who's probably running bots and Skynet or Terminators or whatever he's doing. I don't see how he doesn't know.
Let's say Terminator. Right.
I don't know how he can't see the danger in that. You know what I'm saying?
Respect.
You know, I got a friend of mine who, like, every time, like, anything, music, fashion, any trend comes out, he's like, bro, listen, you got to check this out. And so he told me about Andrew Yang, like, 2 weeks ago. He's like, listen, you got to check this guy out. So, so I started reading up on him, watching a bunch of interviews he did, just to get his stance on things. And he's an interesting guy. He got a lot of cool ideas, so
it sounds like you're just, like, looking versus this is your guy. If you had to vote right now, would Andrew Yang be the guy?
In this very moment, he'd be the guy, yeah.
Yo, Andrew for 2020. Let's go, brother. All right, well, good for you. Do you have a second choice? If Andrew doesn't make it, is there a number 2?
If Andrew doesn't make the cut, I don't right now. Maybe Tulsi Gabbard, maybe Bernie. I don't know.
All right. At least there's someone, right? At least you're thinking. All right, so because you guys are just shopping, do you have a favorite candidate right now? Is there a number 1 in your head, or is there nobody?
Nobody.
Maybe Bernie.
I like you. Good for you. No bias, but she's the one.
Anyone who's not Trump.
Yes. All right. I mean, if you had to vote, is Yang your number 1?
He's definitely like tied with Bernie Sanders for me at the moment.
All right. So if Yang is not the one, then Bernie's for you.
Yeah, exactly.
Wonderful.
I guess it would have to probably be Bernie, is what I would think. But I feel like Andrew Yang really understands the problems and the solutions, and Bernie really. 2016, I would be about Bernie, but not this time.
All right, I respect it. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate it. If Yang does not make it, is there a second choice at all?
Tulsi Gabbard.
Yeah, Tulsi Gabbard's my.
I don't want to say he's your favorite, but you are here. Yeah. Do you have a favorite, number 1 and number 2? If Andrew Yang is your favorite, who's your second?
I actually think my favorite right now is Pete Buttigieg.
Really?
Yeah. But like again, like it's hard to say. I just, looking like in the long term, I guess. Like,
respect.
I don't really like the idea of universal basic income is intriguing. But
I'd say so.
But I don't know if like that's something the country is ready for, or if they're like, it's just such a radical idea.
I hear you. I feel the same way, girl. I feel the same way. But last but not least, last question. If Andrew Yang did get the nomination, do you believe he has it in him to beat Donald Trump?
I do think so.
Really?
I think he's incredibly well-spoken and intelligent and definitely knows his stuff. And I think ultimately at the end of the day, like, I think you can't fight Donald Trump's emotional arguments with more emotional arguments. You need logic, and I think he definitely has that. So.
Thank you, Christine. I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Hands down. Between Donald Trump and him, I think it's a given. It's trying to get through all the Democrat and bureaucracy to get to that level, because especially from 2016, we're a little bit like, can somebody who has real ideas, break through the Democratic into the DNC? But I feel like Andrew Yang is America's choice. And so if America really has the choice to elect the next president, it would be Andrew Yang.
Beautiful.
I think it's really hard. I have no idea. I have no idea what it's going to take. It's way too early to be able to tell.
Okay.
I think it could happen. People are pretty unhappy. Who knows?
I don't know.
You don't know?
No.
You guys, it's super early, but I do appreciate you guys. Thank you.
People mentioned him to me before the Joe Rogan interview, but I didn't pay attention to him until he was on Joe Rogan.
Oh, wow.
So I'm a fairly right-wing guy, and Yang is the only currently running candidate who I'd seriously consider voting for over Trump. I believe that he, unlike everyone else in the Democrat Party, is actually addressing the problems that got Trump elected and providing alternative solutions. And so I'd be voting for him essentially for the same reason I'd be voting for Trump. It's because I care about the economy, I care about jobs, I care about anything that I feel threatens the economy. The hostility towards immigrants right now, it's just another way of channeling the same hostility that people have towards automation. People are afraid for their futures. They're afraid they're going to lose their jobs. They're afraid they won't be able to provide for themselves.
Yes.
Yang understands this, and he's addressing the problem, and that is very important to me. And if he gets elected, if he wins the nomination, if he wins the nomination, I know that a lot of Trump supporters, myself included, well, former Trump supporters really, will vote for him. And if he actually becomes president and the UBI passes and it works the way it's supposed to, yes. Again, I don't know if it'll, like, there are drawbacks to everything, but if it really works, if it really gives us financial security, I think it'll ease a lot of the tension in this country right now between different cultures and religions and races. I think that, like, this could actually be just a very good thing for the unity of the country.
And then last but not least, if your way wins, if we all vote like you and Andrew Yang gets the nomination, do you honestly believe he has it in him to beat Donald Trump?
To beat Donald Trump? Oh man, yeah. You know what? I say anything could happen. I think he definitely has a shot. Yeah.
Okay.
I do.
You do 100%.
100%.
You're not afraid?
No.
Not nervous?
No.
You're a brave man. Thank you very much. I appreciate it, brother.
It's too soon to say.
Too soon.
I don't think he will. I think that there's more support behind Bernie, but I think then it's a question of whether the DNC will allow Bernie. I mean, because that's basically what it was last time. It was. I mean, I covered the 2016 election, and it was very clear that the people wanted Bernie Sanders, but there was
the DNC didn't want.
Well, right. I mean, there was charter violations that were going on left and right in Rhode Island. They did everything they could, to obfuscate and just screw with his campaign. There was Donna Brazile rigging the debate questions. In West Virginia, Clinton didn't win a single vote, but they went up at the DNC and they lied and said that she had.
That's true.
That's absolutely. You can go and vet it and check it afterwards. You're not live, but you can cut that in. They said that she had 19 electoral votes and he had 18.
Rod, I appreciate it. Thank you very much, my friend.